There's a woman in your family who can't stand you. She smiles to your face, but inside, she holds a burning grudge against you. And the universe has already decided it's going to teach her a very hard lesson. This isn't a coincidence, it's divine justice in action. Stay here, because what you're about to discover will leave you in shock. This woman has dark features and dark hair, and she's always involved in spiritual things. She loves cards, rituals, and incense, and you've already distanced yourself from her because something happened between you. Something big that broke the relationship for good. And even though she tries to hide it, she's obsessed with you. She can't stand to see you grow, can't stand to see you shine, and wants to see you ruined. Lately, she's been doing shady things with your name, with your photo. Pure witchcraft. She's not doing it alone, she has allies. One of them is a resentful man who holds a silent hatred for you, who always saw you as an obstacle. And the worst part is, there's another family member involved in all of this. Yes, someone of your own blood is helping to destroy you. They have tried to make you sick, to block you, to stop you in everything you do. And all of this revolves around something of value, an inheritance, a piece of land. Something that belongs to you but that they want to take away. They are speaking ill of you, making up gossip to make you look bad, and that's not enough for them. They're paying other people to continue attacking you spiritually. But what they don't know is that you are not alone. Archangel Michael has already seen everything and has sent reinforcements from heaven. 3 angels are already by your side, and they are coming with full force. One of those angels is breaking the chains that tied you to suffering, sadness, and scarcity. He is cutting out everything that was harming you at the root. Another angel is cleansing your environment, your home, your heart. He is sweeping away all that energetic garbage they sent you. And the third, the most powerful, is clearing your path. He is pushing away the bad, setting aside enemies, and showing you clearly the way forward. Your enemies thought they could destroy you with witchcraft, with envy, with lies, but they didn't. Know that you have a light that cannot be extinguished, a light that comes from the highest place. Everything they did is coming back to them, multiplied. Every word they threw at you is now biting them in the back. Those 2 women who so badly wanted to see you fail, are going to taste true divine punishment. Because you don't play with the sacred, especially not with someone like you who is protected by heaven. Get ready, because in the coming days you will see crystal clear signs that everything is falling apart for them. They will fall, their plans will fail, and you will feel how everything falls into place in your favor. Don't give up now. Declare it with strength. I claim what is mine. Let whoever needs to tremble, because your guides are now taking control. And this time, there's no coming back for those who wished you harm. The game is over for them. Now, your victory begins. The presence of Archangel Michael and 3 powerful angels around you is not a coincidence. It is a direct sign from heaven, a confirmation that the divine is taking control of everything that seemed to be in chaos. God has not forgotten you, and right now He is moving pieces, opening paths, and closing chapters that no longer serve you. You will finally start to see how everything that was stuck begins to move forward, how the doors that were closed open effortlessly, and how what had you trapped breaks as if it never had any real power. It is in that moment that you will understand that you were never alone, that there was always an invisible force looking after you, guiding you, and silently protecting you. Divine justice is never early, but it is also never late. And now, its time has finally come. The people who tried to harm you, who talked behind your back, who messed with your energy, or who even resorted to dark things to stop you, didn't know who they were up against. They thought you could fall, that you would give up, that they could manipulate your destiny. But what they ignored is that you are protected by heaven and that every malicious attack they sent is now returning to them, multiplied. There is no witchcraft, spell, or evil word that has more power than divine protection. Everything they wished upon you, they are now experiencing themselves. The negative energy they launched is turning around, coming back like a boomerang straight to its owner. And it's not for revenge, it's for justice. The universe leaves no action unanswered, and evil done with intention is always paid for. These people will begin to experience firsthand everything they tried to inflict on you: anxiety, chaos, illness, breakups, despair, because just as they sowed evil, so shall they reap. Meanwhile, you will begin to feel something you haven't felt in a long time: peace. That inner peace that seemed impossible will return to you slowly but surely. Emotional burdens will disappear, your mind will clear, and your heart will begin to heal. You will notice signs everywhere: feathers, repeating numbers, dreams that feel like messages, feelings you can't explain. It's heaven speaking to you, reminding you that you are being guided by a force that is not seen but is felt. If you feel the urge to pray, this is the perfect moment. Call on Saint Michael. Ask him to continue cutting all dark energy, to clear your path, to give you the strength you need to stand firm. Give thanks, because even though you don't see everything that's happening, behind the scenes, I assure you that a victory is being prepared for you. And it's not just any victory, it's one that will change your life. Everything that was stolen from you, emotionally, spiritually, or even materially, will be returned. And not just returned, but multiplied. If it was a relationship, get ready, because it will be restored, or someone much better will arrive. If it was a goal, a dream that seemed impossible, you will start to see progress you never imagined. What is yours by divine right, no one can take from you. And the most powerful part of all is that this blessing is not just for you. The people you love will also be touched by this light. Your family, your children, your true friends, all of them will begin to receive the positive energy that you are attracting. Those who once mocked you, who wanted to hold you back, will now have to watch your growth from a distance. They will be able to do nothing to stop it. They will have to watch you shine, watch you advance, watch you recover everything they thought they had destroyed. And you, with your head held high, without resentment, will continue on your path. Declare it in your soul and write it down. If you feel it, divine justice is working in my favor. Everything that was taken from me will be returned with interest. Stay strong. Even if there are moments when you feel tired, do not stop, because what is coming is so great that your life will never be the same. God's light is already marking your path, and no shadow will be able to extinguish it. The battle you are facing is not a coincidence. It is a test, a cleansing, a preparation. But you are not alone. You are being backed by heaven. Saint Michael has come down with his sword to cut what tied you, to tear down what blocked you, and to destroy everything that was sent against you. Those dark rituals, those black masses, those intentions loaded with envy are disintegrating one by one. The energy they were created with no longer has power over you, because within you there is a strength that few understand. Your faith, your light, your connection with the divine is more powerful than any attempt at evil. Right now, I can see a golden light enveloping you, creating a shield so strong that nothing can penetrate it. That light is your active protection. It is heaven's answer to all your tears, your prayers, your moments of faith. Get ready, because the best is yet to come. And I'm not just talking about a nice change. I'm talking about a rebirth, a new version of yourself. A woman who is stronger, clearer, more connected to her purpose. A woman who knows her worth does not depend on what others think, but on what God has already decreed for her. So keep going, don't stop. What is coming for you is abundance, true love, health, and a protection that no one will be able to break. This doesn't end here. This is just the beginning, and you are ready to receive everything that life has in store for you, because after so much darkness comes the light, and you were born to shine. There are people who, out of envy or resentment, have used your name to do harm, meddling with dark energies and playing with things they don't understand. But what they don't know is that these kinds of actions always have consequences. The universe is wise and just, and although it may seem slow at times, it never forgets. All that evil they tried to move against you is beginning to turn back on them, because when someone acts with the intent to harm, that energy doesn't disappear, it simply turns around and returns to its source. From on high, Archangel Michael has already taken command of this situation. He has placed his sword between you and all the evil they wanted to send you. It is already decreed, no evil can touch you. That protection isn't just an idea, it's real. It's a force that has been activated, and is now working in silence, but with an intensity that cannot be stopped. You are not alone, you never were. There are angels who have been sent especially for you, to help you close every dark chapter and open a new one full of light and blessing. What those people used to stop you, like their venom-filled words, their negative thoughts, and even rituals they performed with your name, is being dismantled one by one. All of it is falling apart. It's as if heaven has sent a blast of light into your life, that is, cleaning every space, every corner where darkness once accumulated. Nothing they did will be able to affect you because that energy no longer has access to you. The angels with you are working on your behalf without rest. They are not waiting for you to ask. They are already acting, already doing their part. The first of them is cutting every tie that bound you to that dark energy. He carries a sword of fire, a sword that doesn't burn in the physical sense but cleanses, cuts, liberates. He is breaking all those tethers that others tried to place on you. Pacts, malicious intentions, heavy energies. All of that is being destroyed right now. The second angel has a completely different energy, softer, more internal. He is working on your soul, your mind, your emotion. He is helping you heal the wounds that remained after so much betrayal and so many attacks. Because they didn't just want to stop you physically, they also tried to make you doubt yourself, to make you feel less, to sink you emotionally. But that no longer has a place in your life. This angel is clearing your mind of all sadness, of every dark thought. He is returning to you the peace, tranquility, and clarity you so desperately needed. The third angel is the one who goes before you. He doesn't come to repair what happened. He comes to build what is new. His mission is to open paths. The doors that used to close without explanation are now opening. The opportunities that once seemed impossible will now begin to arrive, one after another. This angel is placing light on your path so that you can move forward without fear. He is showing you that what is coming is better than you imagined, that everything you lost will be replaced by something greater, more just, more aligned with your destiny. And as these angels work, you can begin to feel the difference. Suddenly, you will realize that you no longer carry that weight on your chest, that the nights no longer feel so dark, that even your thoughts are starting to change. You'll notice that certain people distance themselves on their own, that conflicts dissolve, that life begins to flow in a lighter way. That's not a coincidence, it's the sign that the cleansing has already begun. The people who tried to harm you will start to see their own actions come back to them, not out of revenge, but by natural law. The universe always collects, and when someone acts from a place of hate, the evil ends up devouring them from the inside out. They are already feeling the consequences, already living the loneliness, rejection, and the emotional and material ruin they themselves caused. And the hardest part is they don't even understand why everything is going wrong for them, why everything is falling apart, but you know that's what happens when you play with the sacred, when you unleash evil disguised as power. Meanwhile, you are becoming stronger, because all of this didn't just come to protect you, it also came to awaken you. Now you don't trust so easily, you don't let just anyone into your life, you don't give your energy to those who don't deserve it. You have learned to set boundaries, to listen to your intuition, to follow the signs from heaven. You have changed, and that change is your true victory. Imagine right now how those angels surround you. One on your left side, another on your right, and one more in front of you. Their wings envelop you like a shield that nothing and no one can penetrate. Feel that protection, feel how everything is falling into place. Trust that the worst has passed. You don't have to be afraid. Divine justice is already at work, and with every second that passes you are closer to your total liberation. Everything you went through was not in vain, it was a preparation. Now you are stronger, wiser, more aligned with your purpose. You are ready to receive everything the universe has in store for you. The blessings that await you are beyond comparison to what you lost. So give thanks because everything is transforming in your favor. You are no longer a victim. You are the survivor of a spiritual war that you not only won, but that made you someone more powerful. Get ready, because the best is just beginning. The doors that were closed to you are beginning to open, one by one. It's not a coincidence. It's Saint Michael moving the pieces, placing before you the opportunities you've been waiting for, clearing the path of all who get in the way, of all who tried to manipulate your destiny with envy, with rage, with darkness, those people who used your name to harm you, who lit candles, who whispered against you, who touched your photos with low intentions are already paying. Their world is crumbling and they don't even know why. But you know, because divine justice doesn't give a warning, it just acts. And when it falls, there is no one who can stop it. What once made you tremble, what stole your peace, now fills you with strength. You learned to endure, to get up on your own, and now that strength is yours forever. Nothing they planned against you will prosper, because the light of God is incomparable to any darkness. His power is infinite, and when he says something is yours, no one in this world can take it away from you. This is your rebirth. Your new chapter starts here, and you're not just going to get back what belongs to you. Get ready, because blessings are coming that will leave you speechless. Gifts you didn't expect, things you thought were lost will return multiplied. Declare it with force, with your soul. Saint Michael protects me, and his light illuminates my path. Nothing dark can touch me. Every obstacle falls before me. Say it with faith, because when you do, you activate that powerful energy that has been waiting for you to take control. You are not only protecting your life, you are clearing your path, you are opening the gates of heaven, so that blessings reach not only you, but also those who need them most. Your victory is near, you will notice it very soon. And the revelation that is coming is powerful. You are going to see with your own eyes who has been the person trying the hardest to hold you back. That mask is going to fall. She will expose herself because the universe has arranged it so. That person will be exposed without you having to lift a finger. And when it happens, don't feel fear. Feel liberation, because what belongs to you is already coming down from heaven into your hands. If someone tried to rob you, manipulate documents, or keep something that is yours by right, they no longer have a chance. It already has your energy, your name, your destiny marked on it. And there is no human force or witchcraft that can change it. Nothing, absolutely nothing. What God signed in your favor, no one can break. Say out loud, I release myself from everything that weighed me down. I let go of the past. I strengthen myself because nothing and no one can hold me. And yes, share this, because this message came to you for a reason. Don't ignore it. Get it to someone who is going through the same thing. Because this isn't just for you. It's for souls like yours who have been betrayed, manipulated, but who are now rising with power, with light, with purpose. And there's something else, something you might not expect, but that will stir everything inside you. That person you thought had already forgotten you, who walked away as if it were nothing, who didn't say goodbye but didn't stay either, hasn't been able to get you out of their mind. Even if you see them smiling on social media, even if you see them pretending everything is normal, they are not okay. They don't sleep the same. They don't live the same. There is a part of their soul that still belongs to you, and they feel it with every step, in every silence. They feel guilt. They feel nostalgia. They feel a connection that has not been broken, even if days, months, or years have passed. And now they're beginning to understand that this connection wasn't just anything, that what you had was real, that what you shared was profound. You thought you had already let go. But something inside you is still beating. Not to search, not to beg, but to close a chapter as it should be closed, with truth, with justice, with clarity. And don't be surprised if you suddenly dream of that person, or if one day you get a message, a sign, a song, a word that reminds you of them. Because the universe is arranging everything so that this story can have its closure or its reunion, but always from a place of your power. You are not the same person anymore. You don't go back from a place of woundedness. Now you know what you are worth, you know what you deserve, and you will not accept less. So open your arms, because this is your time. Your energy is above everything. Your enemies will fall. Your paths will be illuminated. Your heart will heal. And what's coming is going to be so big, so unexpected, so perfect, that you will understand why you had to go through all of this. Everything had a purpose, and now that purpose is beginning to reveal itself. Trust, declare, share, and get ready, because you are entering a new stage where nothing and no one can stop you. Now that this woman is facing the weight of everything she did, the universe is forcing her to look inward, to confront her own shadow. There's no way to escape anymore. The mask she used to manipulate and deceive is falling to pieces, and every lie she told is returning like a boomerang straight to her life. She can no longer hide what she truly is. What she once managed to disguise with fake smiles or victim narratives no longer works. Because when divine energy decides to reveal the truth, there is no veil that can cover it. Archangel Michael has lifted a spiritual mirror in front of her, one that doesn't reflect her physical image, but her real energy, her intentions, her hidden actions. She is seeing what she has caused. She is feeling the pain she sowed, the anguish she sent, the betrayal she released like poison. And that is breaking her from the inside. Her own shadows are suffocating her. What she once controlled with such coldness is now slipping through her fingers like sand. And the most shocking part is that a truth, one that nobody suspected or that many refused to see, is going to come to light, something that will change everyone's perception. People who supported her, who defended her, who believed her version of events, are going to wake up from that deception. They will no longer be able to justify her because the evidence will be too clear. The masks will fall one by one, and those who once made fun of you or doubted your word will see with their own eyes what you already knew for a long time. And that moment, though intense, will be profoundly healing for you. Because it's not about you suffering as you watch her fall, but about you recognizing that you never needed revenge, that the only thing you needed was patience and faith in divine justice. You were silent for a long time, putting up with comments, attacks, betrayals, and still you remained standing. While she was wearing herself out plotting, you were growing inside. You became stronger, wiser, more aware. Every tear you shed fertilized the soil so that today you can begin to harvest the fruits of peace, abundance, and love. Because everything you went through was a preparation. You didn't see it at the time, but now it makes sense. God did not abandon you. He was forging a new version of you, one more connected to the divine, more awake and more protected. And that new stage has already begun. You are entering your harvest time. Blessings you never imagined are coming. There is an opportunity on the way. It could be a new job, a project, a proposal, or even a person who comes to give you just what you needed. Something that will show you, without a doubt, that this is not a coincidence, that heaven is working in your favor. You might receive an unexpected message, a call, a sign so clear that you won't be able to ignore it. And when that happens, you will cry, but not from sadness, from gratitude. Everything will start to flow so perfectly that you will finally understand why you had to go through so much pain. You will see that nothing was in vain, that even the most difficult things had a greater purpose, and that purpose is directly connected to a gift you carry within. Maybe you felt it, but you didn't know how to use it. Or maybe someone made you believe it wasn't real. But that gift exists. It's in you. It connects you to heaven, to intuition, to the subtle energies that few can perceive. You can feel what others don't feel, see beyond appearances, sense what is about to happen. And that's why they attacked you so much. Because dark people, those who live from the ego, feel that brightness and can't stand it. They can't stand to see light where they only know shadow, and that's why they tried to dim you. But they couldn't. And now that gift, which was once the target of attacks, will become your greatest shield, not only to protect yourself, but to help others, to guide, to plant light where others only see darkness. You are being called to fulfill a spiritual mission. You don't have to do extraordinary things. It's enough to be you, to maintain your faith, to speak from the heart when necessary. Your voice has power. Your words reach heaven. Your thoughts become reality. Therefore, guard your mind. Watch what you think, what you say, what you allow into your energy. You are no longer meant to be surrounded by people who drain you, who don't believe in you, who dim your light. You are meant to be surrounded by light, by truth, by purpose. From now on, protect yourself more. Start your day by blessing your path. Talk to your angels. Tell them what you feel, what you need. Light a white candle from time to time. Wear a protective stone like amethyst or black tourmaline. Cleanse yourself with sea salt, with incense, with rosemary water. Do it not only for protection, but as a ritual of connection with your own inner strength. Because you are no longer the same person you were before. You have changed. You have awakened. You have been reborn. And that transformation is what will protect you most from now on. Because the true shield is not outside, it is within you. It is in your consciousness, in your faith, in your light. You are walking with beings of light who go before you, behind you, and beside you. There is no room for fear, because now you know that everything that is coming is to bless you. You have crossed a threshold, and what you find on the other side will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. Trust. The worst is over. Divine justice is at work, and you are entering your time of reward. Amen. It's no coincidence that you are reading this. Saint Michael has chosen you. Yes, you, because there is something in your soul that shines even in the midst of pain, something that others don't understand, but that heaven recognizes. You are one of those souls who come with a purpose, with power, with sacred fire, and that's why you have been through so much, because what you carry inside is stronger than any shadow that has tried to touch you. You have been attacked, pointed at, betrayed, ignored. But here you are, still standing. And that is not weakness. That is divine strength. You have been placed in this life to break chains that many before you could not break. You are healing wounds that were not yours, releasing burdens that came from your grandparents, from your roots. And even though you may not understand it sometimes, you are opening the way for those who will come after. Because you are the difference in your family. You are the one who came to change everything. This spiritual battle you are fighting is not just yours. It is also for those who left before. Their time, for those who suffered in silence, for those who died with a broken soul. You are their voice, the strength that is reborn in this generation. And that makes people uncomfortable. It bothers them. That's why they have tried to stop you, to sink you, to silence you. Because they can't handle your light. Because your awakening bothers those who feed on darkness. But you are not alone. There is a complete legion of beings of light fighting for you. Angels who do not rest, who surround you day and night, who do not allow any harm to reach you, and at the center of it all is Saint Michael with his sword held high, watching your back, opening the way for you, making all those who ever tried to touch you with bad intentions tremble. And listen to this closely. Very soon, you will receive news that will change your life. Something you thought was impossible, something you had already buried in your broken dreams, will suddenly take shape. That call, that message, that meeting that seemed like it would never happen is about to knock on your door, and it will happen right when you need it most, right when you are about to give up, because God has perfect timing, and that time is now. You will understand why you went through so many trials. You will look back and be grateful to the point of tears. Because without every betrayal, without every sleepless night, without every rejection, you would not have reached this point. And this point is sacred, because from here, the only thing that comes is growth, reward, and restoration. Declare it now. Say it with all your power. I am reborn in the light. I am protected by Saint Michael. I am guided by my angels, and everything that belongs to me is coming to me. No one can stop it. Because when you speak with faith, the universe aligns. When you connect with the divine, nothing can block your path. And I know you have felt that feeling in your chest, that intuition that won't leave you alone. That gut feeling that tells you something big is about to happen. That's not your imagination, that is spiritual activation. They are preparing you to receive what is rightfully yours. And I'm not just talking about money or material things. I'm talking about peace, real love, true connections, opportunities that will change your destiny forever. Heaven has already given you its yes. Your prayers have been heard. Those tears you shed in silence were not ignored. Every word, every sigh, every plea was collected by the angels, and now they are returning it to you in the form of a miracle. So get ready, because what's coming is not small. It is big, beautiful, and powerful, just like you. And don't worry about those who turned their backs on you, who spoke ill of you, who betrayed you, or tried to sink you. They are already facing their own consequences. The universe takes care of that. You don't need revenge. Your success is punishment enough for those who wanted to see you fall. They will watch you rise stronger, more luminous, more blessed than ever. And don't forget this, you are not here to survive. You are here to lead, to inspire, to heal, to awaken sleeping souls. That's why everything you experienced was so intense, because the fire you carry within is not common. And now that fire is beginning to burn with more strength. Saint Michael is guiding you, showing you the way. If you pay attention, you'll notice how the signs become clearer, how opportunities appear, without you looking for them, how the right people start to arrive on their own. And while that happens, the masks fall, the betrayals are revealed, and the fake people disappear. Everything falls into place, everything makes sense. You just keep walking, keep believing, keep speaking with faith, because this time, what comes is here to stay. This time, the love that arrives doesn't break you, it heals. This time, the universe isn't asking you to fight, it's asking you to receive. Because you have fought enough, you have endured enough. Now it's your turn to be rewarded. So take a second and breathe. Close your eyes and feel the light entering your life. Feel Saint Michael covering you with his wings, erasing all the pain, all the fear, all the doubt. Because today your rebirth officially begins. The revelation you are about to receive is not just anything, it is a truth that will shake your world but not to hurt you, to set you free once and for all. You are about to see with absolute clarity who has been the person trying to poison your path, block your steps, and manipulate your destiny from the shadows. That person who pretended to be neutral, who played the victim, or even tried to act as if they supported you, is going to be exposed without you having to lift a single finger. The universe will take care of removing the mask, and it will do so publicly, directly, and without mercy. Because divine justice does not allow lies to reign forever. Her downfall will be swift, it will be scandalous, and it will be a consequence of her own actions. You won't need to seek revenge or respond with hatred, because karma is already doing its job. This person wanted to take possession of something that didn't belong to her, whether it was an inheritance, an important document, a project, a partner, or even your energy. She desired it with obsession, but it already has your name sealed on it by the divine. No one can take from you what was written for you from heaven. No one can change what has already been decreed by God. And if anyone tries, life itself will make sure to return it to them in the worst way. At this moment, your energy is being cleansed. Every time you affirm, I release and strengthen myself, you are breaking invisible ties that others have tried to place on you. You are pulling out the roots of fear, manipulation, emotional blackmail, and every form of control disguised as a. You are decreeing that you no longer accept crumbs, that you will no longer allow abuse disguised as love or friendships contaminated by envy. And that decree has power. Your words are not simple sounds, they are sacred commands that the universe hears and obeys. That's why you say with force, no negative energy has power over me, because it's real. Evil only acts when you open the door to it. But you have now closed that door forever. Share this message if you feel someone else needs it, because just as it reached you, there is another soul out there going through a similar process who needs this confirmation to keep going. Maybe they don't know it yet, but heaven is already working in their favor too. And always remember something. Light, no matter how small, always conquers darkness. There is no shadow that can extinguish a person who has decided to shine from the soul. But now I have to talk to you about something even stronger.